At the Capitol, two bills up for discussion today would impact you if you own a car or have kids who are on social media. Caroline Cummings joins us now with the very latest. In Carolina, the one proposal cracks down on a common crime.
Yeah, it does, Amelia. That bill would target thieves stealing catalytic converters, a crime that has soared in recent years, and recent data from State Farm shows that Minnesota fifth in the nation for insurance claims related to these thefts in the first part of last year. Now, why do people target them? Well, they have valuable metals in them and can cost consumers up to $2,000 to replace. And so the Senate earlier this morning debated a bill making it a crime to possess or sell an unattached catalytic converter without a vehicle ID number or VIN number transcribed on it. Law enforcement says this will help them track down the part after it's been stolen, and it also creates a new record rule keeping for scrap dealers, and they say that it would say that they're the only entity allowed to purchase them.
All we're doing is saying that if you have a catalytic converter, it's not attached to a car, a used one, and you don't have the VIN number on, we're going to treat it as if it's stolen, because frankly 99% of them are.
Now, over in the House, the Commerce Committee heard a bill today that would prohibit social media companies from using algorithms to target kids under 18. Algorithms are a way to curate content based on what the platform thinks a user might like or interact with. And for children to even open an account on these sites, parental consent would now be required. Supporters of the measure say it would help mitigate exposure to harmful content. They raised concern about how it impacts mental health and body image for teens. Opponents argued, though, that the language is too broad, and they even questioned how the new regulations would even work since the internet was built on algorithms.
Our youngest kids are exposed to media messages at rates that most of us in this room can't comprehend. We had to wait about a month for the magazine to come in the mail that maybe had some of the harmful messages in it. Our kids today are being saturated with this like as though they're being under a fire hose.
Now, this comes as these social media algorithms and the legal liability of tech companies when it comes to content published on their platforms are at the center of a case before the U.S. Supreme Court. Now, the Minnesota Senate tabled that discussion on the catalytic converter bill for tomorrow. They had to go to some committee meetings this afternoon. Meanwhile, in the House, that bill to crack down on that content curation, those algorithms by social media platforms, which has the support of both Republicans and Democrats, is moving forward out of that committee. Amelia.
All right. Thank you, Caroline.